Welcome back to Master United Insurance's Line of Length. Then it's always a pleasure to be with the West Indies coach Phil Simmons. He's been working very hard here for the last week in this, of course, preparation camp for the West Indies heading to Sri Lanka. Phil, I know that when it comes to some of the selection matters for especially your one-day team, there have been some issues regarding at least two of the players, Dwayne Bravo, Kieron Pollard, names that continue to come up and continue to be omitted. What is your real feeling about those two being continually left out?
Disappointed from about the process and the way it's been done. Disappointed about the when it comes to the ODI team and those two in particular, the outside interference and the outside influences about their selection is disappointing to know that we are not selecting the ODI team and not selecting the best ODI team that we can select in the Caribbean to go and play cricket outside. And I think from that point of view, it's disappointing. Disappointing to know that people from outside are influencing or interfering in selection from the selection of the ODI team.
When you say people from the outside, you want to elaborate on exactly who from the outside seems to be interfering in this selection? Because the chairman of the selectors, Clive Lloyd, was here yesterday.
Mr. Lloyd has put his case forward as to why they should be included. He's given all his reasons why they should be back in the squad. The captain, Jason Holder, gave all his reasons why they should be back in the squad and why he will happily welcome them back. And I also gave the reasons why they should be in the squad. But unfortunately, Jason doesn't have a vote, so the vote was 3-2 from the other selectors. So and with the voting, it comes. It's not as straightforward as it should be. It's not total professional cricketing reasons why they were left out. So it just disappoints me that that is the state of the cricket, and that is the state of treating some of our players.
With them out, the one-day team, you're from what you're saying, is not balanced in the correct position or not as strengthened as it should be. How do you then feel about playing against Sri Lanka with the current team that you have been given?
Well, the thing about it, we've got to go there and play against Sri Lanka and play the best that we can and try to win the three-match series. It is a case where you always try and win whatever you go and play, and that's how I live. You try and win the series, and that's what we're going to go there to do.
In terms of overall, you're still pretty new into this job. First series against England, then against Australia. Drew one, lost the other. Are you enjoying your tenure so far? Has it been what Phil Simmons has expected?
Some things have. The players have been awesome. They've been brilliant in working and pushing themselves to try and get to the standards that I'm pushing them to get to. I think it's a case that after a while we're going to get to where I want them to be. So it's good. Some of the things outside of that have not been as much as I expected, but we'll get there at some point. But the players have been awesome.
Do you expect any backlash from your opinions about the one-day team? And have you been in contact with your president or other people in the board to let them know how you feel about the situation?
I've spoken to the chairman of selectors, the captain. We've spoken about it. It's just I haven't spoken to them. It's just my opinion on how things are. I've sent emails about my thoughts about the whole process, and it's just my feelings, and I don't like to keep feelings bottled up because it gets to you, and I think that it's something that is a serious thing for West Indies cricket, and we need to make sure that West Indies cricket is moving forward and moving forward properly.
Now, Phil, in terms of the team now heading to Sri Lanka, only a couple of days left before the camp finishes off. How do you feel about that test series against the Sri Lankans coming up?
I think we have a good chance. I think we have a very good chance because of the fact that they are in transition just as we are. They will have the home advantage, and they've got a lot more players that have played test cricket before, more than our young players. But I think we have a good chance, and what I've seen in the last 3 days here and the way how we've prepared and the way how we've worked hard in the last 3 days, I think we have a good chance.
All right, Phil Simmons with us live on Master United Insurance's Line of Length. We'll be right back.